Get set up. I had a wild night. So I didn't, well, I was exhausted yesterday. I didn't have it in me to do a show. So I apologize. But sometimes I take a break. There's our poll. Let some people get in the chat. See what we got going on today. I had the worst night of dreams I've had, maybe ever. Very, very odd. Very odd. Very odd. The dreams I had were very odd, especially because I knew we were going to do this show today. How you doing? Please like, share, subscribe, take our poll. Let us know in the chat if you've experienced anything paranormal before in your life. We'd love to hear about it. And we'll start talking from there. I had crazy dreams last night. Oh my God. And my girl woke me up this morning saying I was screaming and yelling. And I'll talk about the dreams in a minute. What's up, Kazoo? Had wicked. They were scary, but I wasn't scared in them. The stuff going on was scary, kind of, but what a crazy night I had of dreams. And usually, like, when I wake up from a dream, what's up, Gannon? My hombre's in the house. Sorry I couldn't make it yesterday. I was beat. I had to do shopping. We went swimming at the pool. I needed a day to chill out with the fam. And run some errands. But usually when we're going to do paranormal stories, and I'm going to talk about what happened to me last night. We were going to do this yesterday, but excuse me, my allergies are killing me as usual. I meant to put my teeth in, but I couldn't do it with the shit that happened to me in my dreams last night. But my girl woke me up this morning at like 8:30. We both wanted to sleep till like 9 if we could. We got all the laundry done yesterday, everything we were supposed to. So we figured, we'll just chill out today and try and sleep in. But her and my oldest stepson came out this morning early to check on me. And they said I was screaming in my dreams, sleeping, casting out demons. And in my dreams, I was casting out demons. It was the weirdest fucking dreams. And the minute I woke up from them and went back to sleep, they start again. And I'd be casting out demons again. I've never had that happen in my life in a dream until last night. I don't take any medicine. I don't think it's that. I don't know what it was last night, but every time I fell asleep, I'd go back to the same dream where I was fighting, and it was friends and family and people I loved in the dreams, and they were getting fucking tortured by ghosts and demons, and I'd be casting them out, just like you see in like a Exorcist movie. It was the weirdest fucking dreams, man. And my girl woke me up this morning saying, "Are you okay? You're talking about the power of Christ compels you, and you're talking about ghosts, and you're casting out demons and fucking screaming at Satan." They were scared this morning. They were scared. That's why I didn't put my teeth in. I'd be choking all over myself right now. And Kala Nag, take Lord Nain, Hanuman. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means, but I believe in the Lord. And I've been wanting to go back to church lately. So I don't know if it was my subconscious or if it was really some fucking shit on the other side. I mean, we don't know. We don't know. I don't know. Please like, share, subscribe. But it felt so real. And I swear to God, on everything I love, it happened. It happened last night. And I wish, Shane, I wish my girl ran out for a minute, but they'll tell you. I was screaming for God to fucking take out the demons in my dream. And I believe in God. I believe in evil. I believe in good. Whether my dream was real or not, it fucking was real as could be for someone like me. It was real while I was in it. I don't know if I was in some other world or it was just a dream. What do you guys think? Was I just having a dream? Was it because I've been thinking about going back to church? Was it really demons in my dream? I'm not lying. I didn't sleep well last night at all. You can see. Check our poll out. 67% said yes. If you guys want to talk about your paranormal experiences, feel free to talk about them in the chat. I'll read them. Or you can email me at Nate's Live Talk if you ever want to come on and talk about them. But man, it was dream after dream of demons and fucking hauntings and violence. It was scary. I'll take the Lord named Jesus. That's what I know. I'm a Catholic or Christian. But I was screaming for Jesus, man, and I didn't get hurt. I woke up all right. But my girl was fucking like looking at me like a weirdo this morning. I don't know what the fuck it was. I don't know if it's because we were going to do this show and it was on my mind, so I was thinking about it subconsciously. But have you guys ever had dreams like that? And I was fighting these things spiritually, not physically. I look like a weirdo? Maybe I'm a weirdo. I don't know. Thanks for being so nice, King Odie. But it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. You look like a weirdo. People are fucking nasty. Why do I look like a weirdo? I'm not afraid. I wasn't afraid. You look like a weirdo. You've had dreams like that, Gannon? It was scary. It was scary. It wasn't scary. It was scary because I'm like, I hope it don't happen again tonight. I got like no fucking sleep. I got sleep, but it wasn't, you know what I mean? It wasn't sleep. I was praying the whole time and screaming out and the whole time. Yeah, I'm not afraid. It's a conversation piece. .56% of people have had a paranormal experience. I would love to hear in the chat about some paranormal experiences people have had. We'll look at some videos today about some paranormal stuff. I'll read some other stuff. Some emails I've gotten from people. Stop smoking, it's bad for you. Yeah, no shit. I wish I could, buddy. I don't got it in me right now. No, the ghost didn't touch me inappropriately, King Odie. King Odie gotta go. Bye-bye. Yeah, I know. My cousin just was in the hospital. Same thing. No, I never watched Luxury Doc video, I don't think. Please like, share, subscribe. It helps the channel greatly. We're a newer channel. We talk about all kinds of things. But last night, was weird. I don't know if it's because I was thinking subconsciously about doing, because we were going to do a live on this stuff coming up, but all night long I was fighting demons spiritually in my dream. What's your story, Gannon? I'd love to hear it if you feel like typing it, or you want to write it to me in an email. If you have a scary story you want to be told on the channel, you can email me at nateslivetalk@yahoo.com. But I got a lot of emails. I get emails about all kinds of stuff. You got touched by a ghost before? Go to church then, bro? I wonder if that's why too, Nog, Kala Nog, because I've been thinking about going back to church. Um, oh, that's a crazy gangster. I'm glad you survived. That's pretty funny. It's good to have a sense of humor. But I'll read some of my emails I have. I've got quite a bit, and I put questions out on forums. So here's one of them. It says, mine isn't as scary as some of the stories you have, but it was the scariest experience for me so far, and it gave me chills when it happened around 10 years ago. Story was, we just moved into a house, and it was a mess. I was in a 2-bedroom house, just for context. There was a cupboard-in hall, and the previous owner used to put some weird statues in one of them. Anyway, my parents and siblings decided to go outside for the evening for some reason, and I was just hanging out at the hall, maybe playing games on my phone. For those of you who are religious, or specifically Muslim, we hang the word Allah and our prophet somewhere on the wall. But because the house is quite small, we only have Allah. The bone-chilling moment was when that thing suddenly dropped and slammed face down from the hook. I immediately thought some kind of spirit or demon was not happy with us and decided to play a prank by specifically slamming the word Allah. It gave me the most frightening chill I've had so far. There was no way that thing could have fell off the wall. The second one wasn't so bad, but I used to jog around Woodlands waterfront after work, which is usually around 12 a.m. One night, a big branch suddenly dropped off in front of me and scratched me, and the smaller parts of the branch were stuck and kind of pulled me to stop. Because of the adrenaline, I just cut off and pushed the small branches and continued running home. Many months later, one of my regular work customers told me that someone was hung from that tree and there was a prison that used to be there, and apparently it's haunted or something. Yeah, make you wonder. Make you wonder. Things that make you go, huh? Pretty crazy people were hung from that tree. Pretty crazy. Well, we're going to look at some other stuff if I can find it. Pretty wild. I got more we're going to go through, but I want to try and do some video stuff. It seems like people like when I do the videos and we watch them together no matter what it's on. I just got to be careful which videos I pick. But them dreams last night got me wondering a million things. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me get this set up. I talk about all types of things on here. We talk about all types of things. Not everything is sunshines and rainbows. I appreciate it. I can appreciate being positive, but you can't just say be Mr. Positive constantly. I like to look into things. I like to investigate things, and that's what we do here. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I didn't want to do politics today. I told you guys I wanted to give politics a break for a few days. We could go back to the politics if you want and be real negative. All right, let's look some of these shorts and see if there's anything you got. We'll see what everyone thinks about them. This is all fair use stuff. This is fair use. We are using it for educational and commentary.
Bro, this is mad creepy. This is from my cousin as well, my other cousin. They all go to the same university. For volleyball, they did like a training where they would have to run up the staircase. Okay. Right? They're running the staircase, like doing kind of their drills. Keep in mind, like when the extracurriculars happen, this is after school hours. So when it gets later, it's at nighttime. And they ran up, boom, 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 boom. Do the next drill, go down, come down, right? Run back up, and when they get to the top, they see this woman, and she's just non-verbal. Right? She just stares at them, and then they're like trying to talk to her, and she didn't say anything. So they ran back down, like, okay, let's continue our drill. Walk back up. You see the woman, bro. This is mad creepy.
You're about to hear one of the most disturbing true stories on the internet. In 1921, a German farmer woke up to find a deep set of footprints leading from the forest right up to his back door. Whoever had come to his house had not left yet. After making sure it wasn't just his family, he searched everywhere on his property and his house everywhere, and he could not determine who made the prints or where they went. A few weeks later, his maid abruptly quit, saying that every time she's alone in the house, she hears demonic voices in the attic. Shortly thereafter, he and his family start to hear the voices too. When no one's heard from them in a couple days, the neighbors go over to check and they find them in the barn. One by one, each of the family members made their way down to the barn where they were systematically murdered and stacked in the corner. To this day, no one knows who or what is responsible for this crime.
That's crazy. That's pretty freaky story. Was it some weirdo hiding in the woods? I don't know. What do you guys think? Make you wonder. These all make you wonder. That's why I do these videos. I like to hear what people think. We'll check out another one.
You should never stay awake past 3 a.m. A woman in her early 20s was away from home on a business trip. The night before she was supposed to board her plane, she had trouble sleeping and had this intense fear that someone was staring at her in her room. She was up until 3, tossing and turning until she started to hear whispers.
That thing in the back, scary. So she stayed up in her room and heard whispers.
It was a deep voice repeating the words, "I'm coming to get you, I'm coming to get you." But she ignored it and eventually fell asleep. After her plane landed, she was exhausted but drove home anyway. About 30 minutes into her drive, she started hearing the same whispers from the previous night, but she thought it was because she was sleep deprived, so she kept driving. She was almost home when she began to feel sick. Her eyes were watering, her nose was running, and she let out a large sneeze. "Bless you," said the same deep, eerie voice. She quickly pulled into her driveway, hugged her husband, and sat down to tell him what was going on when this happened.
I can still hear that voice.
This is
Do you think the lady was just hearing things and losing her mind?
This girl came home late from school every single day.
I don't know. Make you wonder. Things that'll make you wonder. Things that make you go, huh? Let's see. Let's see if what Rogan has to say about this one. Wendigos. I've heard of Wendigos.
Thing is a skinwalker, then what is it?
It's this terrifying creature from Algonquian Native American legend. They say it devours human flesh to survive those harsh winters. The Algonquians, they were one of the most extensive and numerous Native American groups in North America. They used to live along the Atlantic coast and around the Great Lakes region. And get this, the word Wendigo actually means the evil spirit that devours mankind. Creepy, huh? So the story goes that the first ever Wendigo was once a lost hunter. Imagine this, a brutally cold winter, the guy's starving, and his intense hunger drives him to cannibalism. After he feasts on another human's flesh, he transforms into this crazed man-beast, roaming the forest, looking for more people to eat. And then there's another version of the story. It's about a warrior who made a deal with the devil. To save his tribe, he gave up his soul and was transformed into a Wendigo. But when peace came, there was no need for such a fearsome creature anymore. So he was banished from his tribe and forced to live as an outcast. Now, Wendigo...
Wait, if what?
Do you guys think it's just... You think it's a made-up story? You think it's just some legend? Skinwalkers, I watched a lot of stuff on skinwalkers, and that shit gets scary. And there's people on... what's his name? Christ, I can't remember, but it's out west in the United States. And they still believe in skinwalkers. They go after them, hunting them. They say if you hear shit on your roof, the Navajo tribe really believes in that stuff, and it make you wonder. It makes me wonder. What do you guys think? Made up story? Could be. Could be. Could be a legend. 54% of our poll takers have experienced a paranormal experience. I've experienced them. I've talked about them. When I get the podcast going, I'm going to have the people on from some of the stories. I've had Ouija boards work. I've had them not work. I've seen a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Please take our poll, like, share, subscribe. Let's check out another video. This one's about they may have found the gate of hell. How you doing, Rahul? Like, share, subscribe. We're checking out scary videos and scary stories. Much love from the United States. I hope you're safe. I seen what was going on in India right now. It's wild. You stay safe. Like, share, subscribe, please.
Are there portals to hell here on the earth? Well, Jesus spoke about the gates of hell. Listen to this. The north of Prague in the Czech Republic, there's a Gothic castle with no water, no kitchen, no fortifications, no record of anyone ever living there. History tells us that there was a massive gaping hole that was believed to lead to hell itself, and the castle was constructed to keep what's inside from coming out. During construction, prisoners were offered a full pardon if they would allow themselves to be lowered into the hole. But after the first one came out, no one wanted to go in because he came out screaming, having aged dramatically, years taken off of his life when you look at it. Are there portals to hell? I don't know. But here's what we do know. Jesus spoke more about hell than he did about heaven. Hell is a real place, and the only way to stay away from it is to put your trust in his substitutionary sacrifice and have faith in him.
Do you guys believe in hell? You're welcome. You be safe. Please like, share, subscribe. Do you guys believe in hell? Do you think the guy they lowered down in that hole experienced something demonic which caused him to age? Wake up, chat. Let me know. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions. If you have a scary story, tell us in the chat.
A woman was sent a video from
I don't
her
know
mom.
what to believe on that one. Old castles are scary. Old castles are very scary. Old houses are scary. It makes you wonder. I think when bad things happen in places, it does something to the energy of that area. For the most part, we are. Do you think hell exists? Probably from a movie set. I don't think it was from a movie set, though. We're going to watch another one. Tell me what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe. Doing something different today. Construction worker gets help from a ghost. Let's check it out.
I don't know if you believe in paranormal activity.
There was a guy on the construction site that was working on moving like you know those big wooden wheels? Yeah. It's like a big wheel, a wooden wheel that you kind of like roll around. I think it's for cable. You need at least 3 people to move it. Yeah. So there was a guy on site that offered him help. So the guy's like, okay, let's just move it over here to where it's supposed to be. The guy helps, and they're moving it, they're rolling it, and they turn this corner. And as soon as the guy moves it into place, the guy that was helping him disappeared. The guy asked the coworker, yo, did you see who was helping me? He's like, man, no one was helping me. Oh, so who's helping? They all started chilling in the office where like they eat lunch. Yeah. And there's a picture of like a worker there, and the guy goes, "That's him. That's the guy who helped me."
They went to the office and they were looking at the old like memorial photos of people that worked here before.
You know what the other coworker says? Damn, that guy's
been dead since 2015.
What? That's crazy. So they had it on camera. And they had a picture of the guy, and he goes, "That's the guy that helped me." And they said, "There's no way. The guy's been dead since 2015. I don't know. What do you guys call Indians and demons in India? Rahul. Do you guys believe in demons and ghosts? Yeah, the dude was dead, man. The guy had been dead, and it showed him in a picture. And the guy goes, "You saw the video." Wild shit.
Have you ever heard our plan?
Make you wonder. Make you wonder. Make you wonder. I don't know how you argue that one. I would love to go to India. They have some crazy temples out there. Amazing architecture. I don't know what to think. That one's freaky. That one's freaky for sure. Let's check out a few more ghost stories.
recently passed away. Carl had the weirdest story. He got in a fight with his wife and he got kicked out of his house, and he went to the Comedy Store and decided he was going to sleep on the stage in the main room. The Comedy Store main room is pitch black, right? He's laying down and he hears a door shut. And he goes, "Hey, it's Carl. It's me, Carl. Who is that?" And then he hears chairs moving. There's like clink, 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 clink. Oh, God. And something grabs his ankle and pulls him off the stage onto the floor. And then he hears chairs moving again, and bam, the door slams, and nothing else. There's no one in the room. He has no idea what the fuck happened.
Wait, so he got pulled by his ankle off of the stage. That's when you want security footage, you know?
Yeah.
Where's the cameras at?
There's no cameras in that place. Carl?
Scary. There's a lot of stories about the place Rogan was talking about. A lot of ghost stories about the Comedy Store. Joey Diaz got stories about it. Bobby Lee got stories about it. Gannon's the man. Gannon's a great moderator. He's the best. Solid individual. We are not alone in the universe. Aliens also exit. Yeah, I believe in all that shit. We are not alone. There's no way. We don't even know the half of it. With the way the governments are and everything, they keep half of it hidden, I'm sure. Probably more. I just started researching some stuff about what the hell's it called? It was like the Tartarians. That's what it's called. I'm researching that soon. Yeah, I want to give back. It's not just about money. This is for fun. This is for education. This is for more than just money, why I do this channel. Please like, share, subscribe. It helps us. Area 51 is a place in the desert out in Nevada. I think it became because of the UFO crash in Roswell. We can look into some of that. You want to look into Area 51? We'll look into Area 51 in a few minutes. Hang in there. We're going to watch another video quickly.
A bit strange.
Can you see this little...
A 96-year-old woman named Tonti was telling her son she could see someone standing by her bedside.
What is amazing, Mom?
Can you see this little pink girl here?
The pink girl?
You can't.
No, I can't see the pink girl. Is she Chinese or Oriental?
Chinese.
Pardon me?
Chinese. Or
Chinese?
party toilet. Carter.
They're having a party? Who's having the birthday party?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you guys think she's seeing an angel? Or you think she's losing her mind?
Many people that had near-death experiences have reported seeing deceased relatives, but according to them, it's not a frightening experience, but a peaceful one. A terminally ill grandmother began to behave.
That's freaky. Did you guys just see that?
This is really scary.
I want to start that over. Look in between the black guy's legs. What the fuck is that? Do you guys see in between the black guy's legs? That creepy looking face? What is that? Wow, I don't know what that is. It's freaky. I'll pause it for a minute. Looks like a little friggin' golem type thing from Lord of the Rings. That's freaky. That's someone's face in the photo. Do you see the eye and the eyebrow? Are they sitting on someone as a joke? Is it a ghost? Is it photoshopped? That looks like an old photo. Weird stuff. A lot of weird stuff.
This is really scary.
If you ever find...
This is really scary.
I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I'll try and zoom in. Weird. Have you seen him? It doesn't even look like anyone. It looks like something freaky. Looks like a cryptid. And then another one.
This?
I don't know.
If you ever find red marker on your body, you need to wash it off immediately. What's wrong with having some red marker on you? So there's this legend in a small town. There was a girl, and at school, this girl always got bullied, but there was always this one teacher that loved her, and she would let her eat lunch in her classroom so she didn't have to deal with all the bullying. And she would let the little girl like draw on the whiteboard because she loved to draw. Okay. But one day, the teacher gifted the girl a pack of her favorite colored markers, which was red, because the teacher was retiring. So now the kid had nowhere to go at lunch. So she just kept getting bullied and bullied, but one day, one of the kids went missing from the school and nobody knew where the kid went. But over the next few months, a kid went missing every single month and nobody knew why this was happening. But the janitor of the school smelled a really bad smell coming from one of the sheds at the school, and he opened it up and it was all the bodies of the kids that went missing over the months. And when he started to look at the bodies, every single body had a mark with red marker on each of their arms. Nobody knew why the kids had red marks on their arms, but the only one that was able to figure out who was killing the kid, if you ever...
Was the little girl that was bullied the one doing it? Make you wonder. Make you wonder. I love doing these. It makes you think. Yeah, we're going to do some time travel stuff, and we'll do some Area 51. There's been a lot coming out lately where they've had to declassify some stuff. I'll look right on the news for it so we can see what they're saying, the people that are involved in it. We can see if it's bullcrap or not. And we'll look into Area 51 if you guys want a little bit. I think I've seen a UFO once, maybe twice. Have you guys ever seen a UFO? I had a couple weird things happen to me. One I think is a UFO, and there's actually a video of it. If you look on YouTube, it says UFO in Providence, Rhode Island. Me and some of my buddies when I was younger were hanging in a car outside my friend's house and saw that. And just outside of Providence, about 5 miles. I live about 5 miles outside of Providence, and we saw that one. And then I saw a bright blue light. I used to be a fisherman, and I was with my friends on a boat, and we fell asleep waiting to go to this place called Block Island to go fishing. And while we were waiting for the sun to come up and sleeping for a few hours, I woke up and I saw blue light like a comet coming right at me, and it disappeared. But that's my only 2 UFO things. I always look up in the sky. I wish I would see one. I beg to see one, but I've never seen one. There's some clickbait here, so we got to be careful. But we can look into some of it for sure. See what you guys think. Do you guys believe in UFOs or aliens? UFO just means unidentified flying object, so anyone could pretty much believe in that. But I wouldn't doubt there's some other species out in the universe. To think that we're the only planet with life, I think would be ignorant. Oh, let's check this one out. I know a little bit about this one. I did some research on this one. This is only a short excerpt of it. Damn it. All right, we'll check out this one. Here we go. UFOs. Little UFO talk. Little paranormal talk. We'll check our poll after it. Please like, share, subscribe.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good morning to our witnesses who are testifying today. I want to thank each of you for being here to discuss a topic of grave importance to our national security. Earlier this year, a Chinese spy balloon was shot down off the coast of my home state of South Carolina. Since the Roswell incident in 1947, many Americans have wondered about the dangers of unknown objects crisscrossing our skies. Whether these are UAPs or weather phenomena, advanced technology from American allied or enemy forces, or something more out of this world. So my first question, I have several questions, and if we can just be quick on these first two, I'm going to ask each of you the same question, and then I'll get to each of you individually. The first one, when you reported your experiences with a UAP, did any of you face any repercussions with your superiors, yes or no?
No.
No. I've actually never seen anything personally, believe it or not. So.
All right. And then do you believe there's an active disinformation campaign within our government to deny existence of UAPs, yes or no?
I don't have an answer to that.
As previously stated publicly, yes.
Wow.
Previously with like Project Blue Book, yes, but currently I don't speak for the United States government.
Thank you. I have a few questions for Mr. Graves. What percentage of UAP sightings in your belief go unreported by our pilots?
This is an approximation based off of my personal experience, speaking with a number of pilots, but I would estimate we're somewhere near 5% reporting perhaps.
So like 95% basically
So
don't
people
report seeing UAPs.
That's just my personal estimate.
So they're saying a lot of people aren't saying anything about what they're seeing out of fear. I wouldn't doubt it. You got a family to feed and you're a pilot. Why you would have to be careful what you said.
In the incident off Virginia Beach, do you believe the Navy took the danger to your aircraft seriously after it was reported?
Absolutely.
A few questions for Mr. Faber. As an expert naval aviator, have you ever seen an object that looked and moved like the Tic Tac UAP?
No.
Did the Tic Tac UAP move in such a way that defied the laws of physics?
Yes.
The way we understand them, yes.
Many dismiss UAP reports as classified weapons testing by our own government, but in your experience as a pilot, does our government typically test advanced weapon systems right next to multi-million-dollar jets without informing our pilots?
No, we have test ranges for that.
It took over 15 years for your encounter with the Tic Tac to be declassified. Do you feel there was a good reason to prevent lawmakers from having access to this footage?
No, I just think it was ignored when it happened and just sat somewhere in a file. Never got reported.
in a drawer. It happens a lot up here. Shocker. Mr. Gresh, a couple of questions for you too, sir, this morning. What percentage of UAPs do you feel are adequately investigated by the U.S. government of the 5% that are reported?
I can only speak for my personal leadership over at NGA. I tried to look at every report that came through that I could triage. So,
do you believe that officials at the highest levels of our national security apparatus have unlawfully withheld information from Congress and subverted our oversight authority?
There are certain elected leaders that had more information that I'm not sure what they've shared with certain Gang of Eight members or etc. But
this guy don't want to say much. He don't want to say much. He wants to keep his job. But of course they're keeping stuff from us. There's stuff that we can't know for the safety of our countries. They can't tell us everything. People got to realize that.
I would not be surprised.
Okay. You've stated that the
Thanks,
government is in
Vanda.
possession of potentially non-human
Please
spacecraft.
like the video.
Based on
We'll
your
look at some more.
experience and extensive conversations with experts, do you believe our government has
I had a crazy dream I'm going to tell you about if you want to hear, Vander, after this video. Last night, I had the craziest dreams.
contact with intelligent extraterrestrials?
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
Okay, I can't ask when you think this occurred. If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
Gotcha. Okay. So, and you may or may not be able to answer my last question, and maybe we get into a skiff at the next hearing that we have, but who in the government, either what agency, sub-agency, what contractors, who should be called into the next hearing about UAPs, either in a public setting or even in a private setting? And you probably can't name names, but what agencies or organizations, contractors, et cetera, do we need to call in to get these questions answered, whether it's about funding, what programs are happening, and what's out there?
I can give you a specific cooperative and hostile witness list of specific individuals that were in those.
And how soon can we get that list?
I'm happy to provide that to you after the hearing.
Super, thank you. And I get that.
Make you wonder.
So you want to design...
More stuff that'll make you wonder. Make you wonder, right? What's out there? Thank you, Vanda. I wanted to give things a break. I was going to do a live yesterday, but I didn't have it in me. And I wanted to spend some time with the kids at the pool and do some laundry and stuff like that. All the stuff none of us like doing. Well, I like going to the pool and stuff and all that fun stuff, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, we're going to look at some more UFO stuff. What do you guys think about aliens? Do they lie to us about them? Do they control our planet? What's your take on aliens? Anything paranormal we're talking about today for a little while. I had some wild dreams last night like I've never had in my life. I was fighting demons in my fucking dreams. My girl woke up this morning to me screaming, "The power of Christ compels you." All right, I'll tell you quick. I told the people that were in here a little earlier, but I've been thinking about going back to church, and I always pray, and I'm a Catholic or Christian. I don't agree with the Catholic Church, how they handled a lot of things, and my favorite priest passed away, so I don't go to that church anymore between those two things. But I've been really wanting to go back to church, and I know it doesn't say you have to go to church and whatnot in the Bible, but it makes me, I don't know. I just feel like I should be going to church lately. I feel like it's something I'm missing. And then I told you guys at the end of my last live on Friday, we were going to do this paranormal live. So I'm not saying it was just some spiritual thing. I'm not being naive. But I slept fine Friday night, no dreams. Last night I had dreams of fighting demons all night long. And I wasn't like scared in the dreams. And I was fighting demons and ghosts and hauntings in the dream for all kinds of people I knew and didn't know. And my girl and kids woke up to me this morning at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, screaming prayers in my sleep. And like screaming prayers in my sleep and saying the power of Christ compels you, like from The Exorcist, the movie. And every time I fell back asleep when I would wake up from the dream last night, I'd go back to bed and the same dream would start right back over and I'd have to fight the demons again. And it was spiritual warfare. It wasn't physical fighting. And then they tell me, like, this morning I was screaming stuff like that in my sleep. So I don't know if I was really fighting demons in my sleep or not. To me, it was real. And I don't know if it's because I've been thinking about going back to church and I knew I was going to do a live on paranormal stuff. And it was my subconscious messing with me. Or if it's something psychologically, you know, dreams have different meanings. But being spiritual, it makes me wonder. What do you think, Vanda? But it freaked me out. It freaked me out. Like, I'm not scared. I'm not scared like that. It's just like, what the fuck? Well, we'll see if I get him tonight. I don't know, but I've never had that happen before. In a dream. And like I said, every time I fell back asleep, they started right up again. So, if it did happen, hopefully I got rid of them with the help of Christ. But my girl and my stepson said I sound like a preacher in the middle of my sleep. So I don't know if it was real or not, but I'll tell you what happens tomorrow. And I swear to God, on everything I love, I'm not lying. I have no reason to make it up. I'm a grown up. I have nothing to gain by making it up. It's the truth. I slept like shit. Like I slept, but I didn't sleep. Like it wasn't restful. At all. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you guys think of that dream I might have had. Do you think I'm looking too much into it? Or I'm having a spiritual awakening? I don't know. I have no idea, but really odd. Yeah. You're agnostic. What does that mean? Atheist, or you don't believe? Why don't you believe in God? Or you don't practice? Is that what agnostic means? I should look up the meaning. But I don't know what that dream meant. I don't know. But it was frightening. I'd be lying if I like I said, I wasn't scared in it. I don't want to do it every night. I'll tell you that. You know, I don't want to have to do that shit every night.
We had at this moment in time with all of the leader makers, it is.
Check our poll. See how many people have experienced something paranormal. 56% of people have experienced something paranormal. I don't know what that was last night, but it felt real as could be. It felt real as could be. I've never experienced something like that. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words, kind of. A little bit at a loss for words with it. But we'll look at some more hauntings and some scary shorts. See what you guys think about them.
Yeah. I'd like to know how you make this noise without bashing Janet's vocal cords to pieces. If I do it for half a minute, I get a sore throat. Those choices here. We found on analysis. Yeah. I'd like to.
This is the Enfield poltergeist. This is a true story. I think The Conjuring was based on some of it. But this is Janet Hodgson, and this is actual footage of this little girl. This is scary. And I think this is real. I've read about the Enfield shit.
How you make this noise without bashing Janet's vocal cords to pieces. If I do it for half a minute, I get a sore throat. Those choices here.
That's fucking scary. That's pretty freaky.
Down on analysis. What to say?
That one scares the hell out of me.
You hear your name, you turn around, and they also say you oftentimes will see it like slip behind a tree. So it's also called look behind. So it's like you just see the edge of it slipping behind a tree. But the concept being, if you pause, if you stop, if you turn, you give it the opportunity to attack. Because that's what it's really doing. It's trying to slow you down. It's trying to bring you closer. So, and I've seen scary interpretations of this being, this creature. It's like a shadowy thing that follows you around, and it inhabits the Appalachian wilderness. And I want to say that most people who live along the wilderness know the rules.
Yeah.
Don't turn around.
Yeah.
Don't go towards it. If you heard your name, you didn't.
Yeah.
I believe in that shit. You hear something calling your name out in the woods and you're not with someone right with them, don't ever go towards that thing. God only knows what it could be. I've had a lot of paranormal experiences, so that's my take on it. We'll watch some more shit.
This is why you should always lock your doors. A junior in high school was home alone working on a paper while his parents were out to dinner. All night he sits with his back to his door, sitting at his desk with his noise-canceling headphones on. Around 11 o'clock, he takes his headphones off at the same time his parents are returning to the house, and he hears his mom from downstairs yell, "Hey Adrian, what happened?" Confused, he runs downstairs and sees right away what she's looking at. Muddy footprints all over the rug. He tells her, "I didn't leave my desk." And then they realize someone must have broken in. They look at the footprints and there's none leaving the house.
Uh-oh. So if there's none leaving the house, that means it's still got to be in there, right? Obviously.
Someone's still in the house. They run into the garage, terrified, call the police. Police arrive and they don't find anyone in the house, but they do make a chilling discovery upstairs. The police bring them to the kid's bedroom door, which had been left open all night, and they point to the message written on it in Sharpie. This is the actual transcript of what was written on his door.
What was written on his door? I see you. You forgot to lock the back door. You seem focused. Turn around. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. I don't think they're lying. The family's there. The parents are there.
Which means for nearly 2 hours, someone stood in this kid's doorway watching him. This is what...
That's freaky as fuck.
Can you repeat this? Oh.
Yeah, but come on, man. I hate ones like this because it could be his buddy in the other room just knocking. That one's easy to debunk.
Can you repeat it?
Hey, I don't think I
Things we
believe
did in the
that
90s
one.
that you probably forgot about.
It's one of the craziest ghost stories I heard. There's this lady. She's an ancestor of,
This is a true story, and I believe in this house. Look into the Winchester house. This is wild.
the Winchester brand. The brand. Oh, they made the Winchester rifles, which was pretty much used in a lot of wars and a lot of. The lore goes, what happened, because she's connected to the Winchester brand, the spirits and the souls of people that were in Winchester haunts her house. And what she did as a way to combat all of the spirits coming into her house, she maneuvered all of the spirits to go in different directions. She tricked them. She pretty much made like mazes, staircases leading to nothing, doors that open to nowhere, so that if the spirits are inside her crib, they don't know where to go. So you're confusing a ghost. They're confusing the ghost.
Yeah. And on top of it, that woman, Sarah Winchester, has passed away, and they still continue.
After all the years,
They still continue to build that place to this day, which is wild. There's like doorways that lead to nowhere. She had like a psychic come to the Winchester house. Sarah did, the daughter of the Winchester father, and said, "You need to keep building this house to keep the spirits at bay from all the people your firearms have unalived." And she had like a place she did seances. There's doors in the floor. The house is crazy. Look into the Winchester Mystery House. It's wild. It's a beautiful home. It's crazy.
Where's the yellow for us? Whoa. Oh, where's the red?
Yeah, I feel very like on edge.
What's that?
I don't know.
Is that you we can hear now? That's not quite clear. Is there somebody in this bed? Can you make that go to red now? Just stop.
Oh, wow.
You obviously like that music box. Can you set it off now? Just move in front of it for me. Come through that doorway. Thank you. Can you do it one more time?
Wow, it was doing it on command. That's pretty wild. It did it when he said it.
There you go, thank you. Oh, sounds a bit saucy. Oh, stay there, stay there. Hello?
The captured footage depicts a distressing incident on a bustling highway in Brazil, filmed either by an individual or a highway worker. In the video,
That's
a woman
freaky.
can be seen lying in an uncomfortable position in the back of a work vehicle belonging to Ecovias, a Brazilian company that aids distressed drivers. Her appearance is eerie.
Yeah, she looks like she's possessed. Could be mental illness. You never know.
Pale skin, white eyes, and a vacant expression, giving rise to an unsettling atmosphere. As the highway workers observe, the woman thrashes about uncontrollably, instilling fear and confusion. The video undeniably portrays the woman as haunted and frightening, leaving viewers in a state of shock.
Drugs can do that to people too. Drugs could do that to you. There's some crazy drugs going around now that'll make you do all kinds of stuff. That stuff, vodka. If you do meth, that shit'll do it to you. Crack will do that to you if you do it for too long. But we'll check it out some more. The police look scared as fuck. And they deal with that shit all the time.
One can only imagine the thoughts and emotions experienced by those who directly encountered this perplexing situation.
I bet.
The captured footage.
Former President Donald Trump said,
"Are you tired of feeling?"
These are the crate. Eminem's new album. A TikTok user is working the night shift when he hears somebody talking in the back room.
Alright, so look, I'm hearing this door and there's stuff going on in the back. See, man, that's the stuff I'm talking about. Like, bro, and then I see something. Yo, if there's anybody in here, you need to leave.
After seeing someone in the employee area, he rushes the individual only to see that there's nobody there.
No, I'm out.
But little did he know the worst was yet to come.
No. I just got pushed. No. Okay, so I'm here at work. Bro, I'm telling you, you heard that, right? Nobody's in here. I'm literally...
Last clip was posted 3 days ago on July 7th, 2024. VSET claims that the voice in the videos sounds eerily like his own.
No.
And visit his page linked below. Don't forget to tell him that Ghost Toast sent you. A TikTok user is working the night shift when he hears somebody talking in the back room.
Alright, so look, I'm hearing this door and there's stuff going on in the back. See, man, that's the stuff I'm talking about. Like, bro, and then I see something. Yo, if there's anybody in here, you need to leave.
After seeing someone in the employee area, he rushes the individual only to see that there's nobody there.
No, I'm out.
But little did he know the worst was yet to come.
No.
Something hit him. That's scary.
Okay, so I'm here at work. Bro, I'm telling you, you heard that, right? Nobody's in here. I'm literally...
Last clip was posted 3 days ago on July 7th, 2024. VSET claims that the voice in the videos sounds eerily like his own.
No.
And visit his page linked below. Don't forget to tell him that Ghost Toast sent you.
Wow, that
TikTok
one's freaky.
user is working the night.
This is crazy. You won't believe this. A YouTuber got kidnapped by real-life demons in the Alaskan mountains. Yeah, you heard that right. The footage is the scariest thing I've ever seen. Luke Nichols, a famous YouTuber, was exploring the Alaskan wilderness when he was kidnapped by a satanic group called the Irshan Rot. They live deep in the mountains and are the reason no one wants to visit Alaska. Crazy, right? Luke, also known as Luke the Great, is an experienced adventurer. He was hiking near the Yupik territory, battling the freezing cold and setting up camp for the night. While building his snow tent, he heard rustling in the trees, but ignored it. Then he heard his name whispered in the wind and thought it was just hunger messing with him. Suddenly he felt a presence behind him. Someone covered his mouth and a group started yelling at him in a strange language. He was frozen with fear.
That's
These people
scary.
were not happy and took him to their underground cave. Luckily, Luke was recording the whole time and he leaked the footage to us. If you want to see the video, comment your birth date below and we'll send it to you via DM.
Thank you, honey.
Stay safe out there. This is crazy.
Thank
you won't
you, Shane.
believe this. A YouTuber got kidnapped by real-life demons in the Alaskan mountains. Yeah, you heard.
I never heard anything about that story, but you never know. See if we can find some other ones.
June 10th, 1994. Deborah Hoyt suddenly...
Oh, Guardian Angel. That sounds cool.
June 10th, 1994. Deborah Hoyt suddenly woke up in the middle of the night. She and her husband were staying with relatives. She had this overwhelming urge to want to leave right then and there and head back to their home. And then they got in their car and they drove off. The couple reached a very dangerous section. It was called Bullion Bend. It was a very windy road up in the mountains. Deborah, who was in the passenger seat, she saw up ahead something that was just lying there on the side of the road. It was a woman's body. They decided that the best course of action is just to call the police. The police came back down the road and they said, we didn't see anything up there. The two responding officers began speculating. And as they were talking, another officer came into the station, a guy by the name of Rich Strasser. As soon as he heard Bullion Bend, Rich remembered that they had received a missing person report of a young woman named Christine Skubich and her young son named Nick, who had gone missing, and the last place they had been seen was up on Bullion.
Wow. Very weird. I'm turning it down. I'm in the middle of it. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta reset this up.
June 10th, 1994. Deborah Hoyt suddenly woke up.
I love you. Let me know that you're safe with Grandpa Len and Auntie Vanessa, Grandma Ernie. Let me know that you're safe with them, Bean. Spin it if you're safe. Spin it. Show me, baby. Please show me a sign. Show me, baby. Oh, thank you. I love you.
That's pretty weird. That's pretty wild.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Nada. You doing dishes? I hope so.
I don't know what's up with that dog. You think it's just bow-legged? Yeah, I'm calling cap on that one.
Photos with creepy backstories. A seemingly normal-looking basketball card. The two boys pictured had just murdered their parents and used their money to see the game. A man about to tuck into a meal at home. He was a Japanese cannibal that murdered and consumed a young woman. He never went to jail for his crimes.
That's awful.
A girl floating around on a small dinghy. Her whole family was murdered on a sailboat by the captain, who left her to drown with the sinking boat. A collection of photos showing young women. They were taken by a model photographer who lured and killed more than 100 girls in remote areas.
Wow.
A festive Santa Claus over the holiday period. He would then lure 8 men to meet up via a dating app, murder them, and bury the remains in people's plant pot.
Creepy, disgusting people.
A man uses an app to randomly generate a location deep within the woods.
This is the most haunted cemetery in the world.
What the hell is that?
He was exploring this cemetery when he caught these shadow figures on camera.
Hola?
These encounters frightened him, but when he walked past the tomb of a famous witch, what he saw left him terrified. I will show you, but first, like and subscribe if you are Team God. If you don't like and subscribe, this will be in your room tonight.
Roses.
Don't say that.
Right up there. There. What the hell is that?
Would you dare explore this cemetery? Let me know in the comments. This is the most haunted cemetery in the world.
What the hell is that?
Freaky.
He was exploring
the catacombs of Paris, France. Beneath the bustling streets of Paris lies a labyrinth of tunnels and chambers known as the catacombs. Originally a quarry, it became an ossuary in the late 18th century to address the city's overflowing cemeteries. The remains of over 6 million people are stacked neatly within these tunnels. While they are a popular tourist attraction, the eerie atmosphere and stories of getting lost make the catacombs one of the spookiest places on Earth. The catacombs of Paris, France. Beneath the bustling...
This book proves mermaids are evil. Is this why this book was removed from the Bible? The Book of Enoch explained a series of creatures including mermaids. However, we are also told more details about these mermaids than ever before. For starters, we are told that mermaids are responsible for the creation of demons. And we're also told about exactly how mermaids were created. Here's how that happened. First, the Watcher Angels mated with human women, and they created this hybrid species known as the Nephilim. These Nephilim creatures then were eradicated by God in a great flood, but their spirits became what we now call demons. However, how does this all turn back to the mermaids? Well, the women who mated with the Watcher Angels were cursed to become mermaids, and these are the mothers of demons since they co-created demons with the Watcher Angels. Do you think the Book of Enoch should have been removed from the Bible?
No. Make you wonder. Things we probably will never know. Wild stuff.
Check out this chilling footage of a man awakened in the middle of the night by his doorbell ringing. As he goes to investigate the front door, he's left terrified and confused. Take a look.
The middle of the night. Woke. Woke the whole house. What the hell? Stupid.
Oh, there's a minute of our life.
But others think this could be the greatest ghost sighting of all time.
What do you think? Love to hear your thoughts and theories on these eerie encounters in the comments down below.
They're just walking back and forth.
Do you need help? Turn to Texas with the
A sugar glider.
Turn to Texas with the haunted railroad tracks. Gonna see if this works.
I've heard about this place.
Or on the car, and after the kids push you over the train tracks, it's supposed to say fingerprints or handprints all
And you
over.
put it in neutral. And it pushes.
Yeah, so out here you put the vehicle in neutral supposedly, and some kids that died out here push you over the railroad tracks.
Mhm.
So we'll see if it happens, if it works or not. Vehicle in neutral, and I'm gonna turn it on.
Oh my god. We're like getting special over again. The car's off.
Car's off. My foot's right here.
We need cheeseburgers. You're
That one's on.
Oh, we went over. Ah. How about I just put 6 out?
Oh my god.
They won't go back. That's weird. Make you wonder. I've heard stories about that place. I've heard stories about it on Hot Bell.
Check out the
But yeah, some weird stuff looking into, just having some fun. Easy day today. Them dreams from last night got me a little funky. I don't know what was up with them. So weird.
A sugar glider, Mom.
And the fact that my girl and my stepkids told me I was screaming prayers in my dreams. Pretty weird. Pretty weird. But I don't know if it's because I knew I was going to be talking about stuff like this today or not. But man, we're going to look into something, some more creepy stuff about this house in Indiana, if I can find it. Very scary. Unless you guys want to look at something else. You guys want me to look into something? Let me know in the chat. Please like, share, subscribe.
These are big.
Biden's dropping out of the race?
These are big. Should I still do just have?
Yeah, just have them. Biden's dropping out?
Good. It's about time.
I don't know if that's good or not. We're going to look at that quick, if that's true. We're going to switch over to some political stuff. I just saw this. This is crazy. Who are they going to run? Kamala? I got to turn on the laptop in a minute.
Maybe not too surprising considering the amount of lawmakers from the Democratic side calling on him to step aside in the best interest of the party come election time. What do we make of this bombshell news today?
So, Andy, I guess I'm somewhat surprised that it came in this format, in just a letter penned by the president. Of course, he said he's going to speak to the American people at a later date, but with something of this magnitude and an announcement of this importance.
I'm going to restart the live and rename it. I'll be right back. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll be back on 2 minutes to cover this.